everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jessica, also known as Chic Professor on Instagram, and I make videos on luxury goods, the pre-loved market, and workwear. One of my absolute favorite places to buy luxury goods pre-loved is The RealReal, and I buy and sell to them. I absolutely love them, and most of the time I am talking about the online store, which I think is wonderful, and I believe you can buy internationally, worldwide as well. I don't know if you can consign internationally though. But today's video is not going to be about the online version, though I will be doing a video about that. So if there is anything you specifically want to know, please do let me know. I am very familiar with both the selling and the buying side. This video, however, is going to be about the actual in-store experience and what the RealReal offers in store. So I have visited a few times now the RealReal store in Soho in New York City, and they actually have a couple offices all over the country, including another one in Midtown Manhattan, but they only offer a few services this way. This is the actual big store, and there is a lot that they do, but I also took some footage and I thought it would be nice to just show you around and show you what they offer and what a great store it really is. So I think it's a really great shopping experience. Every time I'm in Soho, I like to stop in, see what they have. There's a lot of opportunity to see bags in person I wouldn't necessarily see otherwise, as well as other things too. They have beautiful clothing and shoe items. They tend to keep the things in store that are sort of the highest value, sort of the most luxurious luxury, if that makes sense. And so I haven't actually bought anything in store, but if I was gonna be making a purchase that was larger from them, I would definitely consider doing so in store. And then in terms of selling, I sell all the time, though I haven't sold in store just because I haven't kind of lugged my things around into the city. So that's really that, but I definitely did want to show you around. So when you first walk in, you can kind of see, I'll show some footage, there's like a RealReal truck outside, which is what is delivering the merchandise and probably bringing things from the warehouse into the store. So that was outside, and then you can kind of see the window display. You walk in and there's this nice like couch area, and you can sit on the couch, and there's an iPad and you can go through everything that's on the site basically right there, and you can kind of click things and have somebody come and bring them to you. Another really cool feature about the store is if you do find some of those higher items on the site and they are not in the store, they will ship them to the store for you so that you can see them in person or try them on or whatever it might be before you actually purchase. I think that that is an awesome opportunity, and again, if I was buying something that was a little bit higher, because they only really offer that for sort of the larger purchases, I would definitely consider doing that and take them up on that offer. Next to the couches, you can see there are these beautiful racks with clothing displayed as well as shoes and everything like that. There's also a section in the front that has more of the beauty items, and it's just a really beautiful atmosphere, and it's a very chill store. Sometimes when you walk into a luxury store and you feel like it's kind of uptight, or you feel like people are judging you or they're looking at everything that you're wearing, that is not the case at all in here. All of the experts, as they call them, they don't call them sales associates because they are all expertly trained in something or another. They are just really wonderful, really open, warm. They'll just chat with you about anything, and even the security guard is just like very friendly and nice. So it really is a very relaxed and kind of wonderful atmosphere in terms of shopping. So the clothing that's laid out in this sort of display section in the middle of the store is by size, so you can go just search the small racks, the medium, the large, extra large, that sort of thing. And the shoes, though, I don't know if those are by size. I think those are just kind of scattered around. What I've actually bought most on the RealReal are shoes, so I would definitely consider doing that, though because I have such small feet, I wear a size 5.5. They very rarely have those in store because so few people, I guess, are buying those ones. But anyway, then you make your way to the back of the store, and that is where I think the real magic happens. You've got these beautiful display of bags. They have such great things. You can see me trying on the Celine Nano, as well as just a wide variety of different designers and different bags. My friend was with me, and she is not into luxury. She did enjoy the store. She was the one kind of scrolling through the page, and it's so funny because not only when she was scrolling through the page did she stop on the Birkin, but as you can see in this display, there's this beautiful red Birkin. She doesn't know anything about it one way or the other, and she was like, oh, that one's nice. And I was like, yes, it is. It is really nice. But a lot of places you can't actually see those in person, so it's really nice to be able to compare sizes and colors and all sorts of beautiful things. Then on the other side of the back wall are these sort of hidden closets, and you can see I was just pulling out the small section, and then you can go through the racks that way, and it's absolutely beautiful. And then in the very back little corner over there is a little kids section, so that's a really nice place as well. Then you make your way downstairs, and there's this really pretty nice men's section. I remember my husband enjoyed just kind of looking around things in there. So that one is really nice. And then you go around the corner in the basement and you see the cafe, and then also across from the cafe are the offices. So the offices are these nice sort of areas, and I didn't actually film them because people were in meetings. So you can have things, have valuations done on jewelry, I think, as well as bags and clothing, but generally I think that mostly happens with jewelry. So you can get a valuation done. You can also come, and that's where you would bring in your items and you can consign in person. They will give you a free estimate of what they think that it will go for, so you're not sending it in, and then if they take it, there's nothing you can do to be like, oh, that's actually not the price I wanted. But in person, you could just kind of say, oh, you know what, that's not enough, and take it back. So that is a really nice option. And then outside in the cafe area, when they are having a special workshop, which they do quite often, that is where that takes place. So some of the workshops are how does a Rolex work, or how do you authenticate an Hermes Birkin, all sorts of things. So they have these great free classes that they offer there as well, and then this really cute cafe. When you leave the cafe area, there's actually this nice sort of courtyard, and it's really quiet there, like amazingly quiet for downtown Manhattan. It is just like this little sanctuary, and so that's really a nice place to be able to go outside and relax when you're having your coffee or tea or whatever it is that you're getting from the cafe. And one really cool thing about this space in general is that this actually used to be an artist colony, and so there's a lot of photos and things of John Lennon and Yoko Ono just hanging out in that little outside space. So it is really just a cool historical building as well. It's on 80 Worcester Street in Soho. So in that sort of little mini tour, I guess I covered some of the things that they offer. So you can go and have valuations done. You can also go and have them give you an estimate on your items, bring your items in to consign. You can request for items to come specifically to the store, or to even have someone do some personal shopping for you, and then you can get all of that while you're in there, which is really great. Try things on. And then they also have the workshop. So there really is a lot that they offer in that space, and I think it's just really wonderful. It's a really great store in terms of the sort of full concept of shopping, and it doesn't feel like consignment at all. It really does feel kind of like upscale and luxury, but in a relaxed atmosphere. So like I said before, there are a few places all around the country where you can go and kind of do the consignment aspect in person. You could bring in your items and have them looked at, but you don't really get this shopping experience and these workshops and this cafe and all these other things that this store allows. So it is a really beautiful place, and it is totally worth going to if you are going to be visiting New York City, or if you happen to live close by. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I will be making a video about my experience with The RealReal, so I don't know if you'd be more interested in seeing kind of what I bought from them, what I've sold to them, or just about the process in general, and just a kind of review. So please do let me know that down below, because I want to make sure that I am covering it in a way that is helpful and interesting to all of you. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.